Unveiling hidden opportunities. 17 unique jobs that offer impressive salaries. When it comes to securing a lucrative career, many people instinctively gravitate towards well-known fields like medicine, technology, or finance. However, there exists a treasure trove of lesser-known professions that can also yield substantial financial rewards, often without the public's awareness. Let's dive into some of these intriguing roles that not only pay well, but also offer unique experiences. 1. Biomedical Equipment Technician. I work as a biomedical equipment technician, responsible for repairing medical devices in hospitals. This role typically requires a 2-year degree. I began my career earning just over $30 an hour, and now I'm making more than $40 an hour, primarily focusing on radiology equipment. While it shares some similarities with IT, only a small portion of my job involves working with computers. 2. Foundation Repair Salesperson. In my role, I utilize a specialized tool to assess how a home is settling, and then I relay that information to homeowners. I don't perform any of the physical labor myself. Instead, I facilitate the process by getting clients to agree to have my company's team handle the repairs. In my first year, I earned just over $110,000, and now I consistently make over $200,000 annually. Remarkably, I started with a GED and no prior experience when I was hired. 3. School District Chef. I'm employed as a chef for a school district, which comes with full benefits and a pension. My work schedule is a standard 40 hours a week with no night shifts, weekends, or holidays, and I earn $55 an hour. Although I'm not part of a union, I have a clause in my contract that ensures I receive the same percentage of pay raises as the teachers do. After spending 30 years in restaurants working over 75 hours a week for meager pay, this job feels like a dream come true. 4. Piano Tuner. While the hourly rate may not seem high at first glance, every piano tuner I've spoken to emphasizes the excellent work-life balance this job offers. If they need extra income, they can simply take on more jobs. Many tuners report that they have more work than they can handle, often turning down clients because their schedules are full. Primarily responsible for rigging cameras and shaping lighting with various materials. The entry-level positions in this department can earn around $600 to $750 for a 10-hour workday, and no formal education or certifications are required to start. Additionally, grips are compensated for the full 10 hours, even if the workday ends early. The industry also adheres to California's overtime laws, which means that overtime pay kicks in after 8 hours of work in a single day, making it financially advantageous for those on short-term projects. 6. Chief mate on a tugboat. I dropped out of high school and obtained my GED, and now I serve as the chief mate on a tugboat. My daily earnings are $730, and I'm compensated for travel to and from the boat. I also enjoy full benefits and a remarkable 6 months of vacation each year. The next step in my career is to become a captain, which would increase my pay to $1,000 per day. 7. Real estate agent for home building. I work as a real estate agent for a home building company, which is akin to being a realtor but without the need to seek out clients. I have a say in the design of entire neighborhoods, including decisions about house placements, colors, and options. I get to witness families purchase their first homes and grow, but the job can be more challenging than it appears. It's not overly difficult, but it does require a lot of juggling at times. 8. Banquet server in hotels. As a banquet server in the hotel industry, I can earn between $40 and $100 an hour, depending on the hotel. The work is relatively straightforward, although it can be seasonal. Many servers juggle 2 to 4 jobs across different hotels to balance out slow periods. The advantage is that you often get free meals, saving you money on food. 9. Radiation Protection Specialist at Nuclear Power Plants. Working in radiation protection at a nuclear power plant typically requires only a 2-year degree, with pay reaching up to $56 an hour. Many positions in the nuclear sector offer excellent salaries, even for entry-level roles. If you can pass a background check and are comfortable with the job's demands, you could easily earn between $150,000 and $200,000 annually. 10. Flower grower for florists. This may be a niche market, but growing flowers for florists can be quite profitable. In my first year, I sold a significant number of zinnias and specialty sunflowers. Once planted with a drip irrigation system, sunflowers require minimal maintenance, allowing for a hands-off approach after the initial setup. 11. Welder for barges. A friend of mine began welding for barges in Vancouver right after high school. After a year of apprenticeship, he was earning $65 an hour. He often found himself waiting for safety inspections rather than welding, and if the inspection took longer than his work hours, he would still be paid for the day. He enjoyed regular breaks and was done after 5 hours of work, making it a pretty sweet deal. 12. Pool cleaner. My father cleans pools and typically leaves home around 6:30 a.m., returning by 11 a.m. He earns approximately $125,000 a year. While he could work longer hours, he prefers to avoid the risk of skin cancer. His strategy involves working in 3 large gated communities, allowing him to clean multiple pools efficiently. If the houses are close together, he can clean around 8 pools in an hour, whereas a newcomer might only manage 3 due to travel time. 13. Hospital monitor technician. As a hospital monitor technician, I earn between $50,000 and $75,000 a year for a job that primarily involves watching monitors all day. No extensive medical training is required beyond basic CPR certification, and my role is to alert doctors if any issues arise with patients, allowing them to handle the medical side of things. 14. Ditch digger. I earn $46 an hour as a ditch digger, with the potential for unlimited overtime. I also receive a $65 daily bonus for being on call, with a minimum of 3 hours of pay if I get called in. Overtime kicks in after 8 hours, and I can earn double pay after 12 hours. If I work over 13 hours, I'm sent home. If you're dependable, it's quite feasible to make between $150,000 and $200,000 a year in this role. 15. Specialized sales in cybersecurity. As a network and cybersecurity engineer, if I transition to a post-sales support role, I could expect to earn around $80,000 to $100,000. However, this position comes with constant stress and the likelihood of being on call 24/7, with the added pressure of being blamed if something goes wrong. 16. Onboard IT systems specialist for oil exploration. I work as an onboard IT systems specialist for oil exploration vessels, which is essentially a glorified IT help desk role. I spend 6 months on the boat, followed by 6 months of vacation. Fresh out of a bachelor's degree in information technology, I started with a salary of $190,000. My workday consists mostly of monitoring systems and following checklists, with many tasks being as simple as rebooting systems. 17. Dog boarding and walking. If you have the ability to board dogs overnight in your home, walk multiple dogs simultaneously, and build a substantial client base, you can earn a surprisingly high income. Did any of these unique job opportunities catch you off guard? Do you have an uncommon yet well-paying job that you'd like to share? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments or through the anonymous form below.